Alrighty, it's your boy Zxous, and we are here with all the information that you need for the Stellar Blade collab, right? If you don't know, they had a live stream, 30-minute live stream. I feel like they could do this every time they do these collabs, right? Just have a little live stream about it, which I don't know if they've been doing. I think they've been doing for the last few collabs, right? But everything has been confirmed so far for the Stellar Blade collab, so we're gonna go into it right now. Obviously, the first SSR is going to be Eve. I'm not gonna lie, I was not live for the actual live stream, but I was watching the full thing. Her shooting pose is crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, her shooting pose is the best one I've seen in the game. It's crazy, right? And then the other character that's coming with her is, which was expected. This is her skin. It's actually the skin suit from the actual game, which I was expecting. I didn't think they would make her face so Nikke-like, which is crazy to say. I didn't expect them to make her face so Nikke-like, but I think it's cool that they Nikke-fied her rather than just making her look like the actual Stellar Blade Eve. I actually do like it, but maybe some of you guys won't. I'm not sure, right? But Raven is the other SSR coming out. She looks way cooler. Like, her whole shooting pose and stuff like that is 10 times cooler than Eve's, but I would say Eve's has the best shooting pose, and you guys will see that in maybe in this video or the next video. I don't know. But yeah, these are the two SSRs confirmed, and then obviously, as expected, gacha costume skin. I think this is a regular skin. The skin suit is the gacha costume skin. This is a regular skin for Eve, and then this is a regular skin for Raven. And then obviously, like I said, Eve is getting the gacha costume skin, which is this right here. And then this is going to be the free SR, which everybody knew Lily would be the free SR. I feel like they could have easily done 3 SSRs and put Tachi in there as well. Right, there's just, I don't see why they couldn't have done that, especially since they've done that for Evangelion. But we knew it was going to be between Tachi and Raven. More people wanted Raven, so I'm glad that we actually got Raven than Tachi. But yeah, Scarlet is getting a skin as well. I don't know if this is free, right? No, it says it's a gacha costume skin. So yeah, it's a racer skin. But the OG Scarlet is getting a gacha costume, which is this racer high skin, right? Obviously, I guess it makes sense that she's getting it because she's kind of like the main focus of the DLC on the actual Stellar Blade game. So there's that. And then here's like the little PV and stuff like that for the actual thing. So let me go ahead and put this up for you guys if you haven't watched it. Let me just make sure the volume is good enough for you guys. I don't even think you guys can hear it.
Any chance the art could lend some assistance? Humans discovered. Well then, shall we have a duel?
Yeah. Oh, I will say one thing. I know I'm not going to try to pause this. I'm not doing like a PV reaction. But what I will say is that Eve and Raven both have swords. Like, they're both sword users, which is cool.
Would you refute anything she said? No, that would be blasphemy.
I forgot his name. I forgot this guy's name, but I was so excited when I seen him in the game.
We must carry on the memory of those who left before us. In doing that, we prove that their lives had meaning.
The music is crazy.
As a symbol of resistance.
I am privy of the Triangle Squad. I intend to do right by that pride. I take pride in where I'm from. Everyone, prepare for battle.
Memory teller is what the event is going to be called, the update event. And then this was sick. We just see Raven just static over everyone, obviously. Very, very cool. Raven is crazy cool, right? So excited for all that stuff, right? I will say a lot of you guys might not even be able to play the mini game. For some reason, Nikke implemented the actual Stellar Blade game onto the phone. Here is a code as well. Go ahead and use that right now. You get 5 advanced recruit vouchers. Go ahead and get that right now. It's just Nikke Stellar Blade, simple, all caps. Go ahead and get that. I do want to go to the actual live stream, so give me a second. All right, here it is. I'm just gonna mute it and then I'm gonna look for what I'm looking for, because remember the live stream was like, it wasn't that long, it was only 30 minutes. I'm just looking for the part where it actually shows like here, this is what I'm looking for. New collab character. So go ahead and lower that bit. So Eve, obviously, as she looks so cool. I think the Nikke find, I think they did great in Nikke finding these characters. Look at her shooting pose. It's actually the craziest one yet. Like, what are we looking at right now? It's actually crazy. That's diabolical. And then she's getting 3 skins, because why wouldn't they give her 3 skins, right? 1 is free, obviously. And then that's the gotcha costume skin at the freaking campsite. Yeah, that's diabolical. Yeah, I'm not. But yeah, this is why I didn't get to read, because it went too fast. I'm going to have a breakdown video of like what they may do, but both of them are attackers and both of them are burst 3 characters. Obviously, when it comes to the collab characters, the only weapons they should have are AR, machine gun, or rocket launchers. Those are the best weapons in the game. And obviously, Eve is an assault rifle and Raven is a rocket launcher. But it says Eve is an attacker who performs additional attacks when landing critical hits and inflicts debuffs based on the opponent's element. Her burst skill enhances her skills and attack power, allowing her to unleash powerful additional attacks. So she's going to be quite crazy, right? And they're obviously all part of the airborne squad, which is, if you play the game, you understand that, right? But
Like these have humans on the ropes.
And here's Raven. Raven is so cool. I'm sorry, she is so cool. Look at her thing. Like, she has a sword and she just like, it's godlike. It's actually just so cool. And then this is her free skin. If you basically pull Raven, you get this for free. And then this is a paid for skin, which I feel like realistically her regular skin is the best one, but that's me personally. Also, but yeah, she's also Iron Code. Both of them are Iron Code. Rocket launcher, burst 3 attacker. Raven is an attacker whose power grows stronger whenever she destroys enemy parts, so she's kind of more for bosses there. And then her burst skill allows her to unleash AoE attacks, further enhancing her own offensive capabilities. So she's most likely going to be a character for boss with mobs, because if she has a full AoE attack burst skill and she's fighting one enemy, it's not going to go crazy. But if her first skill says it's basically has to do with enemy parts, and then her second says it's AoE, she's a character for boss and mob. So Eve is probably going to be the better pickup between the two, which was expected, but we'll see when we actually, thing. I do want to show you guys the mini game though. I'm sorry, that mini game was so far. And then Lily, I didn't actually get to see hers, but she's a supporter, submachine gun burst 2 SR character. Lily's a supporter who strengthens her allies and restores their cover. Wow, okay. And her burst skill repairs. Her burst skill repairs her allies' damage cover and enhances their attack power. Cool. So we have a cover repairer, which is cool. I think they've really bailed these characters based on what they do in the actual game. This character is nothing but a support in the actual game, so that's cool. But I do want to skip to where they showed that mini game. I really don't think people are going to be able to play that mini game. It's crazy. Look at the mini game. This is the mini game on the phone. Like, this is what people are playing on their PC and their phone. You're fighting the actual bosses. Where's Gigas? I was so happy when I seen Gigas. I told you guys for a long time I wanted to see Gigas in this update, and Gigas is in there. My favorite boss, the baby gorilla. So I'm so happy that we get to fight him and all that stuff. But yeah, essentially, you're playing Stellar Blade. If you haven't gotten the game, you get to play for free in Nikke. you know, fight the bosses, learn the mechanics and all that stuff. I wish you could connect your controller to this because I have never played Stellar Blade on PC, obviously. But yeah, you get to customize, you know, gear, equipment, and stuff like that. This is all in the actual game. If you've never actually played Stellar Blade, this is all in the game. So I don't know how some people are going to be able to play this if they're just playing Nikke on their phone, but hey, this is all cool and all. So yeah. And then realistically everything else is like just going back to the original DLC on the Stellar Blade side. So I hope you guys are excited because I think this is going to be the greatest collab ever. I do think this is going to be the greatest collab ever, right? And yeah, you guys let me know what you think, right? I don't really know if I'm going to do a full breakdown. I think I'll do a full breakdown of the character skills. So yeah, but that will be another video. Let me know what you guys think, if you guys are excited or not, who you guys are summoning for, what you guys are doing. We've all been waiting for this collab, so I expect everybody to be summoning, but it's your boy Zxous, I'm out. Peace.